Okay, guys, so we continue from when we stopped the last video. Today we are talking about the elements of group dynamics. Elements of group dynamics, we initially talked about group size. Yes, the size of the group is a crucial element in group dynamics. It's a crucial force acting in the group because the smaller the size, the better the communication, the more effective, the more synergic they will be. But the larger, the more tendency people will social love, and the communication will not be felt. Even people's problem, they may not be able to communicate it that easily because of the large number, right? Then we have group cohesiveness. This talking about the measure and degree of attachment. Yes. First is the attachment of the members of the group, or with the members of the group, and how satisfied the person is for being the member of that group. That is group cohesiveness. It refers to like how the person feels and how he's willing and how they believe in that group and how they are willing to complete the group goal. Yes. How do they believe that they are in the right thing, they are doing the right thing? That is, how do they have the level of faith they have in the group decisions? That is the cohesion in that group. Yes. So, in other words, it defines the degree of closeness between the members of the group. And like motivation factor, like how cooperative are they, how motivated are they, all of those things, and these things are the things that bind them together, right? There are factors that affect this group cohesiveness. Remember, this is the second element we are discussing under group dynamics. The factors that affect them can be the size, like I said before. You understand that the level of cooperation and cohesion of the group will be affected by the size. The composition, when we talk about composition, we talk about age, gender, all of those things, even a homogeneous level of the group. You know, some people would prefer to work with their fellow women, while others would prefer a heterogeneous or more heterogeneous group, or composed of different talents and all of those things, or even languages they want to learn, but some want to focus on their tribe and everything. Then the leadership style or the leadership of the group will also affect the cohesion, the cohesiveness, or the cohesive nature of the group, right? We have their level of interaction, right? Whether they have the positive attitude towards their leader, towards each other and everything, and their common interests, their interests will also have a role to play. Even clarity of rules and clarity of roles. Yes, so there will not be overlapping with roles and everything, and they are leading to conflicts and everything. Support, cooperation, interaction towards group, even norms, all these things, and how they settle dispute in that group. It will affect the cohesiveness of that group. Yes, advantages of group cohesion. It results to less turnover. Yes, then less absenteeism, a very better workforce, motivated work need. Yes, we have high productivity. Yes, even the individual will grow, even the organization also will grow, right? Yes, and oftentimes with this good group cohesion, the group often complete their tasks before time or on time. Yes, and it is important to understand that there is a relationship between productivity, group cohesion, right? They relate a lot. Group cohesiveness, productivity, and all these things, group norm. Everybody work in line, and everybody is attached together, and everybody is cooperating. It's very simple. There will be high productivity, and the individuals will also be satisfied. So the third element we're looking at now is the group status. The high class, the good this, the good that, the position or the rank you hold in the group. These are the elements in group dynamics that are very important, whether formal or informal. When we talk about formal status, is the one that you are given by the organization. Okay, you are the supervisor, you are the manager in control, or this and that. But the secondary status is the type. Oftentimes, primary status is the one like due to your capability, your expertise. But oftentimes, the secondary is given to you by your members of group, the members of your group. They believe in you, your skill, your contribution, your influence with them. They will start calling you their boss or their tech Ds and all of those things, right? So this is group status, and oftentimes secondary status often motivate the individual. Another element you will see is leadership. Yes, we'll talk about that later. Then we have the group composition, right? The age, I've talked about that before. Then we talk about group norm. Yes, this group norm is away from this is the organizational whatever. This is the group. We are going to come by this time. Nobody should do this. Everybody should do that. These are the things you will be looking at, because group norm provide guidance to the members. Yes, whether written or unwritten, it will give you a clearly spelled out rules or norms, and it will be compulsory for the accomplishment of every objective or goal given to the group. And failure to give it or keep to those norms often attract punishment. This group norm examples, we have example positional role norm. Yes, the role you are given to play. Yes, performance role, we check your performance and performance role norm. You must accomplish this at this point. We have punctuality norm, you must have to come on time. Appearance norm, we have discipline norm, and all of those things. Then other elements is group role. Yes, group roles, the roles you play, right? Maybe this one is not given to you by anybody, but this is something you find yourself doing in the group. You are initiating, you are supporting, you are motivating, you are suggesting, you are evaluating. Sometimes you are even criticizing to just come like functionally to help improve, right? You are observing, although this one is not most good sometimes, yes, then you are supervising, or you are encouraging others, right? Or you are communicating, this person this person that, just trying to communicate, right? This is how it goes, and these are the elements you expect in group dynamics as explained in this channel, Obiano Chidozie on A to Z Psychology. So thank you, and see you in the next video.